Hello, duckies, and welcome to The Apocalypse Sacrifice. My name is Viola. If you like what you see, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. So, this is a demo from the Steam Next Fest, and it is a game that doubles as a personality test. Like, each of your choices leads you to different endings, I think. So let's hop on in and see what my choices lead me to. Long ago, Joy. Why am I. Sorry, guys. Long ago, Joy Valley was a small coastal village. The residents of the village would offer sacrifices on certain days. Such sacrifices included men, women, the elderly, and even children. As long as there was a drop of blood left in their bodies, even the dead could be sacrificed. However, this history has long been forgotten by the world. Nowadays, Joy Valley has become wealthy not just because of its abundant ruby production, but also its importance as a trading hub. Merchants, hunters, and adventurers all come here to seek their fortune. Your memory's gone, you find yourself in an abandoned prison. The prison sits on an island, where it is now the last remaining building. The locals claim that it was used to imprison hardened criminals, but this is a lie. The prison's true purpose was to hold people before they were sacrificed. No criminal has ever been held here. You wake up to find yourself locked in a prison cell. There's something in my mouth. It's a note with a drawing on it. This drawing is terrible. I must have done it myself. On the back of the note, it says, if you don't want to die, you must complete your assignment. Someone must have put me in here. But why didn't they take away my blade? Counterfeit. Okay. Why did I wake up in a prison? The drawing in my mouth, what does it mean? Someone locked me up without taking my weapon away. Did they do so on purpose? If so, why? Click and drag the left mouse and just slice open. Oh, okay. Dang it all. What the devil is going on here? It's been months. Where are the others? I've got several hundred men working under me, and nobody knows where I am. How hard is it to find a single person on this island? My name is Derek. I am a pirate. I am willing to confess to my crimes. I have killed people, traded slaves, smuggled goods. Please, just get me out of here. If I must be sentenced to death, so be it. Okay. Piles of rotten flesh in front of you give off a repulsive smell. They're moving. It must just be unconscious movement. Basic nerve impulses. I'll clear them with a thunderstrike. Listen, hold to defend being attacked. Just before being attacked can trigger a perfect defense. Switch attack mode. Strongly recommend using semi-automatic mode to avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Attacking continuously can produce a combo attack hit. Using more combo attacks, I didn't activate killer vision. When killer vision is activated, you can see enemies' weaknesses. Stamina consumption will also be reduced. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Looks like the prison has been taken over by monsters. Her defense will reduce all damage, restore stamina, and grant stamina recovery buff. Okay. Forward. Do you want to turn right? Think about it some more. Left. Oh gosh. Okay. Observe surroundings and choose a safe path. Yeah, let's go left. Oh! I'm not sure how long it has been since I last wrote in this journal. The sky today is blood red. I have spent so much of my life traveling the seas, yet I have never seen such weather. Even before a storm, the sky has never appeared the way it does now. Something extraordinary must be happening. I never thought I would encounter anything more ridiculous than eating dirt, and yet the next day a mysterious man appeared out of nowhere. It must be something to do with the unusual weather. Luckily, his appearance helped me to get out of the dungeon. Finally, I am free. I thought I was the only one alive in here. I like staying here. I don't want to leave. State your business or keep away from me. Who are you? I was a mercenary with the desert travelers. I took all contracts as long as they paid all of them. Why are you locked up here? Locked up? Oh no, my friend. You're the one who's locked up here. See, you're standing right behind the bars. Where are you from? We had a contract. It brought us to Joy Valley. Our client paid quite handsomely for us to kill the merfolk in the Mystery Forest. You know, the kind with a human body and a fish tail. It was already the evening when we arrived at Joy Valley. The locals prepared a hearty dinner for us, but it was nothing compared to the dirt here. He grabs a handful of dirt from the ground and shoves it greedily into his mouth. The next morning, we headed towards the Misty Forest. Soon after we entered, we became lost in the heavy fog. Once the fog had dispersed, I found myself here. Joy Valley, you said. Joy Valley is the only town in this area. I can tell that you're confused. You must have many questions, right? Right? Well, if that's the case, you should go to Joy Valley. You'll see it when you leave the prison. It's shiny and sparkles with many rubies and many, many horrible secrets. Why don't you want to leave? Didn't you hear the sound of the monsters? This is the safest place I could be. I'm not leaving. How have you survived being locked up all this time? You can eat all the dirt you want near the walls. It's so delicious. Dirt near the walls? You watch him grab the dirt from beside the wall and shove it into his mouth. The dirt here is sweet and delicious. I survive on the dirt. Want to give it a try? Here, you have some. Never mind. Oh, hey, nice. Now, if that's all, let's go, then go. Let me stay here. I'll break your door so you can move around freely. No, you shouldn't let me out. Why? As you approach the prison exit, the scent of carrion fills the air. Your instincts tell you not to rush forward. Suddenly, a monster jumps down from above, wielding an axe. That was close. boy. Why does this feel so familiar? Oh. Crystal formed from the blood of a monster. Its color, hardness, and composition are no different to real rubies. Wait. You need a key to open this door. Killed the monster ahead of us. You're safe now. Suddenly becomes aggressively excited. Oh no, the dirt, the dirt! Man searches from desperation to calm. He removes a key from his pocket. Run, cursed one. Okay. That's weird. You wait for your sight to adjust to the blinding sunlight. Looking around, you find that you're stranded on an island. You look back at the prison. It looks as though it's been abandoned for centuries. Besides being covered by thick dust, the iron windows and doors are so rusted that they have become brittle. It wasn't like that a moment ago. How? Out, out. Leave the past in the future, and the future in the past. Before he leaves, he pushes you forward. Hello, I didn't expect to see anybody else here. Dad, who is he? I'm Vasco, and this is my daughter, Amelia. We got here 2 days ago. We're still trying to figure our way around. Amelia, I'm 9 years old. Hello. Hello, Amelia. Amelia nods at you. It doesn't seem very safe around here while you're traveling with a little girl. He approaches you, whispers into your ear. We've only been in Joy Valley for 2 days. Please, if you can, help us. My wife hasn't come home for 2 weeks now. I'm very worried about her. 2 weeks ago, she left a letter saying she was heading to Joy Valley. She said she was going to finish something she should have dealt with a long time ago, but she never returned. I had to take my daughter with me to search for her. I've been asking around, but no one in the village has seen her. Isn't Joy Valley on the opposite shore? Why are you here on this island? I've been down every street in Joy Valley, and I've found nothing. I heard there was a prison on the island just outside town, so I wanted to try my luck here. I asked the local fisherman to take me here this morning. I found the prison, but there's nothing in there. Looks like you can't get into the prison just like that. My wife has long golden red hair and a slim build. If you hear anything about her, please let me know. I'm staying at the inn in Joy Valley. Please, if you hear anything about her, let me know. I'll pay you. What's that on your head? My daughter made this for me in her handicraft class. I really like it. Dad always wears it on his head. He keeps telling people I made it. It's so funny. Because you have deft hands, just like your mother. Dad, I'm hungry. We just got here a little while ago. Now that we're in your mother's hometown, why don't we walk around a bit more? Okay, I can walk a bit more. When we find your mom, I'll tell her what a good girl you've been. Please excuse us. Okay. Judging by the moisture in the soil, it must have rained a few hours ago. The trail should lead to the coast. This must be Joy Valley. You can see Joy Valley clearly from here, but one more step forward and you'll fall off the cliff. When I was young, a kid from our village would always stand near the cliffs and spit towards the bottom, watching spit fall in different shapes. That was until one day a strong wind blew his spit into his sister's face. His sister gave him a good beating. I never saw him spit again after that. Wait, that's right. I used to live on a mountain. You perch the edge of the cliff. A single misstep now will cost you your life. Why do I feel the urge to jump off? Another fall would kill me. Dying is so easy. No matter how much wealth, knowledge, or power you accumulate, it all becomes meaningless when you're faced with death. What does the afterlife look like? Is there really a heaven or a hell? Or is it more like sleeping? Nobody knows. But I'll know if I jump, right? Back up. I'll know what death is like one day, but not today. The man appeared out of nowhere and is currently talking with that fellow, or rather, I should say that humanoid monster. I believe my eyesight is still good enough, despite the long distance. Or perhaps I am hallucinating due to being locked up for so long. I do not know of what they speak. I don't dare to eavesdrop, for fear the monster might see me. It does not look like something to be trifled with. From here you can see the gold vulture statue radiant beneath the sun. Oh. Hey, ugly. Huh? Yeah, I'm talking to you, small mouth. You lot are spreading around this island like a disease. Did you just call me small mouth? That's right. Look at your tiny little mouth and teeth. You're the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I didn't know monsters could talk too. Caterpillar monster size. I can talk for now at least. Our kind loses the ability to talk when we grow up, and we become more aggressive and violent. I don't want to grow up. But if I do grow up one day, then please don't kill me. Thanks. Where are you from? Stupid question, I live here. I mean, how did you become like this? That's an even more stupid question. I became like this when I became aware of my own existence, just like you. You're going to Joy Valley, right? About Joy Valley. As far as I know, it's a place full of people like you, so it's probably uninhabitable. But I like adventures, and I like challenges, too, so I'll go with you. Let's take this boat to Joy Valley. Boat is the only way off this island. Let's backtrack, actually. Oh god. That was close. Blue stone into the water. The writing has become faded, so you can only read a few words. Rumble of the waterfall can be heard for miles. Water is in abundance here. Can hear water dripping down at the entrance to the cave. Let's enter it. Why not? This isn't right. What? Healing gem. Okay. Save and then I'm gonna do it. 1 second. Can I? Oh, I can't anymore. Okay. Oh well. You want to go back to Joy Valley, right? You're in luck. If I didn't take a man and his daughter here this morning, there probably wouldn't be any boats here now. I'm a fisherman. Sometimes I ferry travelers to nearby islands and earn a few coins that way. If you go back, I can take. If you want to go back, I can take you. About the man and his daughter. If he hadn't insisted, I'd rather not bring them here. They're defenseless against the monsters. I gave the man an amulet that'll allow them to hide from the monster. But it only lasts for 2 hours. What kind of people normally come to this island? Mostly adventurers, but nowadays people barely come here at all. There's an abandoned prison on this island. Next to it is a huge waterfall which is worth seeing. A long time ago, the prison was used to hold human sacrifices. They were either felons or volunteers. On certain nights when the moon is full, they'd be offered up to the gods. The locals believed that by only sacrificing the most precious things in the world, human souls, would the gods bless them and bring them a bountiful harvest. It rains quite often on this island, so the waterfall has never dried up. It's a waterfall that gives this island its vitality. I once took a monk to the waterfall cave. He took out a wooden mask and soaked it in the water. The mask started to give off this weird light. Water looked like it was boiling, as though the mask was sucking its energy away. The amulet is going to expire soon. If you see the man and his daughter, please tell them to come back as soon as possible. Once everyone's here, we can leave. Okay, so I have to go find them. Down here, by any chance? That just because I'm there that it's shining? Yeah. Oh wait, what was that? In the distance, a figure is standing in front of the light. Though you barely see his outline, you can feel his gaze upon you. Your peripheral vision begins to blur and a mask appears in front of you. You raise your hand and wave at him. He responds by raising his left hand and waving back at you. He mirrors your movement so accurately that he seems to be able to read your mind. Gradually, you lose control over your own body. Time appears to stop. You don't know how long you pass in this state. Maybe an hour, maybe just a second. Eventually, the sound of a distant flute wakes you up. Who saved me? The man, who is in the distance a moment ago, is suddenly right in front of you. He throws several kunai at you. The spell is lifted. We should be here. As long as the mask is intact, the mask wearer's wounds will be healed, can be healed rapidly and continuously, but at the cost of a shortened lifespan. Back in the mask reads, "Fight until the last moment, the warrior from the east." There you are. We were just about to go back. Boats are hard to come by here. Why don't you come back with us in our boat? Scratch your body. Amulet. Dad, look, the amulet is flashing. It's about to expire. Let's go. Hurry. We're here, her dragon could burn the monsters to ashes in a blink of an eye. Dragon? But dragons don't exist. How could your mom have a dragon? She just does. It's a fire dragon. Mom can turn fire into a fire-breathing dragon. She showed me. Must be one of your mother's magic tricks. Magic tricks are all fake. They're just used props and deception. But Mom even used her dragon to cook steaks. It's just a prop, Amelia. From here you can see the place where we came from. Amelia, do you see that vulture statue? It's made entirely of gold. All gold. Then it must be really expensive. Is it worth 100 houses? It might be. That's so ridiculous. Why did they spend so much money on a statue? The statue is a very important deity to them. But that's still a waste of money. If I had that much money, I'd buy 100 houses and give them to poor people. Well, it's kind of you to think like that. But how do you know that they need a house more than a god? What about the people sleeping on the streets in town? Well, maybe you're right, Amelia. But what you see may be only a small part of things. Maybe they care more about their god and their beliefs. Either way, you have a compassionate heart. That's an important thing to have. I know. It's like you said before. Don't judge people and their actions because we don't know what they've been through. That's right. Oh, I just remembered. I don't know your name yet. I forgot my name. Looks like everyone who comes to this island has a problem to solve. Your amulet worked perfectly. The monsters all ignored us. There's some dried herbs in the amulet. To humans, they're odorless, but they disgust monsters. As long as the monsters think you're inedible, they won't approach you. If you're ready, we can go now. Let's go. It's a little crowded for poor people. You'll have to bear with it on our journey. That's fine. It's not your fault. I asked you to take us here. Is it forbidden for the locals to leave Joy Valley? Not forbidden, no. But they have no way of leaving. There's something strange about the locals here. If they leave Joy Valley, they die within 3 days. This dark, thick blood oozes out of their eyes, mouth, nose, and ears. They call it the dark blood disease. It passes down from generation to generation. Over time, some people have risked their lives to leave the valley, and maybe some of them were alright, but most people won't survive if they leave. I've seen many such tragedies in my time. But how did they come to have such a strange condition? It's said that long, long ago, Joy Valley used to be a wasteland. The first settlers came here, and to survive the harsh environment, they made a pact with the demon. They wished that Joy Valley would become a thriving, vibrant town. The demon fulfilled their wish overnight. But of course, there's no such thing as a free lunch. After that, the residents and their descendants were unable to leave this land. But I suppose when you're struggling to fill your belly, you don't have much time to think about the future. Demons don't exist. There must be a rational explanation. Can nobody cure this condition? If anybody could, it would be Alred. Who's Alred? Some say he's a doctor. Some say he's a vampire. Others say he can manipulate people's souls and resurrect the dead. A lot of people don't even believe that he exists, but Allred's name has been around for centuries. If he's still alive, there's no way that he could be human. It's said that he might be living in that castle in the north. It's not hard to find, but you'd have to go through the misty forest. You left Joy Valley, and you seem fine. I'm not a local. I'm not afflicted by the dark blood disease. I live in a hut just outside of town near the sea. I built it myself. I prefer the sea to the town. Life is much simpler there. Dad, look, the fish are jumping. The meat of the fish native to the sea around Joy Valley. Its body can bend like a pulley-drawn bowstring and stretches when jumping. This allows it to generate explosive power and shoot up to 10 feet in the air out of the sea. This type of fish is very common, but its meat is dry, chewy, and doesn't taste very good. Amazing. That was faster than I thought. So fast I can't shut up about it. Are you ready to move forward? Is there anything else I can do? You paddle away from Prison Island on the canoe. A while later... This is Joy Valley. Adventure. I found one of my wife's earrings in town. Despite all the people that lived there, no one had picked up the earring. I guess it fell off recently. No more than 3 days ago, so she should still be in town. But, well, it's pointless to make assumptions. I'll be staying in the tower. If you find out anything, please tell. Now we'll be leaving. Please excuse us. Bye. Follow this path and you'll get to Joy Valley. That's my hut. If you need any help, you can find me there. Before you leave, the fisherman points to a bag of coins on the ground. You dropped your bag of money. It's not mine, it must be his. No, you dropped it. If you don't know what to do, you can start by going to the nearby tavern. They usually have jobs for adventurers. How much for taking me here? Don't worry about it. I was already ferrying those two across. Besides, I wouldn't have anything to spend the money on. Look at the ocean. I already have everything I need to survive. You're the one who needs money, not me. The fisherman turns away and walks barefoot along the beach. The sea is quite calm, but the occasional small wave washes shells and pebbles onto the coast. On the beach, the shells glitter under sunlight like diamonds. The wind is cool and refreshing and carries with it the scent of salt. You can see the appeal of the fisherman's lifestyle. Shut up, human. Can't you just be quiet and appreciate the ocean? Riding the tides is the end to the end of the world. It's so poetic. I wish I had something to smoke right now. Ever since I accidentally swallowed that gold coin, I've been coughing all the time. Wait, I shouldn't have told you there's gold coins inside me. Pets are outside food allowed. Hello, adventurer. I'm Robert. How can I help you? Man with a rifle walks into the tavern and sits at the bar. Give me the strongest drink you have. I've got you, Gale. But don't just ignore the sign at the door. You can't walk in here with that rifle. You know I'm a hunter, Robert. A hunter can't leave his rifle behind. If your dad were here, he'd let me bring it inside. You own this place. Just take down the sign and everything will be alright. How much did you make this time? A big sack of gold. You Joy Valley people are something special. They bought my pelts for 4 times the market price. I'm swimming in gold here. Monsters are plaguing Joy Valley. Fewer and fewer merchants are coming in. Naturally, the price of pelts goes up too. Last week, I came across a hunter who was also coming to Joy Valley to sell his pelts. I don't see him here. Did he get himself killed? If he was a hunter, maybe he already made his money and left. Robert, seriously, what is causing the monsters to surge like this? You have to ask the church about this kind of thing. I'm just a tavern owner. Nothing I can do about it. Well, as long as you've got a rifle, there's no problem you can't solve. Why don't you give me the one on your back right now? This time, I'll pay the 1 week's lodging up front. Alright. Sorry, I was interrupted. I need a room per week. 5 points for 1 night, which comes to 35 points for 1 week. But if you're willing to work for the church, I'll give you 1 week free of charge. Kind of work. The church is recruiting warriors. The monsters are growing in number. Why this is, we don't yet know, but the church needs warriors like you to investigate. Other countries have governments and armies, but here the church protects us from the monsters. And one thing we can do is assist the church in any way possible. Please keep that room for me. Alright, no problem. Adventurers who traveled to the inn have left their marks here. Oh. I saw the stone statue in the church move a little. Thought I was seeing things, but I don't know. Has this happened to anyone else? No, I haven't been drinking at the time. Seen a woman with, yeah. Staying at the inn. Seeking adventures to fight the monsters. More details available at Christie's Spot Scary. Hello, adventurer. My name is Laurel. I'm a cleric. I handle all matters of the church here, both great and small. This is your first visit, isn't it? Are you here for a tour, or do you plan to join the church? I don't suppose anyone would join the church on their first visit, would they? Yes, I suppose that's true. In that case, please allow me to show you around. Here we serve the vulture god. The vulture symbolizes purification, rebirth, and fearlessness in the face of death. We believe that the vulture god will purify the souls of the deceased and guide them into a higher dimension, where they will be unburdened by disease and poverty. Our annual vulture festival is this Thursday. We'll be hosting a grand celebration. Traditionally, the local sacrifice livestock to their ancestors at the town square. Plus, if you're interested in the festival, you should visit our church. Suppose you've already seen the giant gold vulture statue, haven't you? It's rather hard to miss. That statue is our most important landmark. Many tourists come here just to see it. Why do you worship the vulture? It's said that thousands of years ago, Joy Valley was very different from how it is now. With all its mountains and water. Back then, it was a harsh desert. One in which very few creatures could survive. As the book all described it, the sky was, before Laurel can remember the line of voices, the sky was blazing red, the sunset tidal blue. The ground underneath was a wasteland, deadly and silent as far as the eye could see. Until the vulture came, and brought with it a storm. The vast rainfall transformed both the terrain and the climate. Joy Valley was no longer a wasteland, but a fertile breeding ground, a cradle of life. If you're interested in Joy Valley's history, why not read the books in the church library? This is my sister, Yana. She has a photographic memory. She's very intelligent. If you have any questions about the church's history, she's the one you should turn to. Hello, adventurer. I hear you're recruiting warriors. Yes, the monsters are growing in number, so we need more warriors to deal with them. Tomorrow morning, we will meet outside the northeastern gate. We're going to investigate the monsters' appearance, find out where they are gathering, and why there are so many of them. If you have faith in your skill, you are welcome to join us. You can scout me in. Excellent. Welcome to our investigative team. Here's our insignia. Now you're an official member. Meet us at the northeast gate tomorrow morning. This church's design is very artistic. I could sketch it to use as a reference for when we get back home. Yes, teacher. It's very, mini Notre Dame. Church here is nothing special. The church where I lived is just as big. Look at this building. The country must be rich. They're lucky. They're able to build up their fortune from the mines. If our country had such abundant resources, maybe we wouldn't have to worry so hard. I'm jealous. If we could get married here, it'd be perfect. It wouldn't be cheap, though. Where's my dad gone? Okay, guys, unfortunately, that's all the time I have for this demo. But thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to keep up to date on all the videos, and remember to free the feral wildflower in you. Bye-bye!